Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Trails of Cold Steel 3. In between episodes, I found out I missed some things. Oh, probably like 6 or 7 episodes ago. As apparently when I was in the dormitory at nighttime where I stomped Muse's ass in Vantage Matches clearly, apparently you can leave the dormitory at night. I kind of thought that was like a one-time deal and I wasn't allowed outside like any other time. So, yeah, apparently I missed the quest involving, where is it? It's somewhere around here. Maybe it's not. Maybe they took it out of my inventory because they're like, well, you don't need this anymore. That actually might be the case. Huh. Well, yeah, I bought some rum way back in the day in, shit, was it? It was not Raquel. It might have been Raquel. Ortis. Somewhere around there. I bought rum. Apparently, there was a quest for it out in the tavern in, the nighttime.
Let's get going.
Like a few episodes ago. I also missed some character notes and I think a recipe. So, yeah. That's unfortunate, but unfortunately, like that, I might have a save back then, but that is also like I don't have a save actually. I think no, well, maybe right here. That is a long time ago though in terms of like hours played, so might have been actually could have been right here as well actually. Yeah, it ain't happening though. If it was like really important stuff then I'd do it, but as of right now there is a bus behind us. We should get out of the road. So this is the southern gate of Heimdall. It's freaking huge. There's so many people even though it's barely dawn. I guess people from the surrounding area must like to come here to sell stuff. And it seems like the buses were implemented recently too. I saw those in Crossbell as well. I heard they've been using them beyond the city since last year. Is that so? Is it the same kind of bus they used in Crossbell? It should be. That's where we annexed it. In fact, we took all your fancy buses from Crossbell and brought them over here and left you guys the dinky ones. That's probably not true. Even though it's a different color, it still makes me feel nostalgic. Oh, but isn't this another means of transportation in Heimdall? Yes, the Obel tram. I feel like I misread that. Oh, isn't there another? Yes. There's one coming right up. Kind of looks exactly the same, but a little shorter. Wow, it's like a little train. Let's hop on and head for Heimdall Station. Good idea. It should only take about 10 minutes. Hello? I thought you were someone else for a second. Not Sisalala. I actually thought you were maybe someone from Trails in the Sky the Third for a second. I was like, Jesus, that's kind of a haphazard way of introducing you, I guess, in this series. But I guess that wouldn't be the first time they did something like that. They just didn't call attention to it. Huh. Okay. Yeah, they did that with kind of a, well, not a secondary character, but one of the antagonists in I think it was the second game, Cold Steel 2. We just didn't recognize her.
The West Circuit tram will soon be departing via Heimdall Station.
Good for them.
We
yeah.
recommend
okay. No, I was in the middle of something game.
Make haste.
I was trying to say how Duvalie was in her casual gear in Legram, and we could talk to her. But the game didn't really call attention to it because we actually haven't met her yet in the game. I think it was Legram. It was Legram, right? That sounds right. Heimdall. Much longer when you're on a tram. Oh, we actually get an inside view. Dots? Get a load of the slack-jawed stare. Well, it's not unusual for first-time visitors here to find themselves awestruck. It's pretty big, I guess. I mean, Crossbell and Orders are big too, but they're nothing like this. The city's so large, it's been split up into 16 districts. That is a little too large. Home to approximately 880,000 people. It's near as big as Calvart's capital. I hear it's as big as Calvart's capital. A little bigger, actually. I think they have 790,000. I remember Angie mentioning she's been there. Is that so? I heard the population of Heimdall has been on the rise recently. And they've been humping like rabbits here. That's right, a lot of people have been moving in since the Civil War, or that. Heimdall and Crossbell have both been growing at a shocking speed. Relatable. I believe it's due to the 8 Metropolis plan, no? Oh yeah, something about standardizing the tax code in the big cities to curb the nobles' power. Is that what the whole plan is for? I believe the main reasons for the sake of smooth economic flow, though I hear effects like that were considered as well. Yeah, it's probably both. They're probably like, how can we take away a lot of the nobles' power, but also make it so that, like, the citizenry doesn't, like, revolt because of high taxes, maybe? At least in the annex places, right? Though, I guess it really depends on what's going to happen here in Heimdall, if they're getting a raise or a decrease in taxes, if they're going to standardize it. It's probably both. Well, looks like they've been all doing the studying. Good, I won't have to fail them. As the political and economics teacher, I couldn't be more proud of them. Oh, here comes the turn. Hold on. It's time to Tokyo Drift. Wow, that child turned on a dime to see the tram. Look, the tram's kind of full up, man. I guess we're leaving. I thought they were picking up these people. Heimdall Central Station. We were just here a moment ago. Oh, you know what? I hadn't even considered this, but they might not be reusing the places from the first 2 games in Heimdall. Because, as they were just saying, it's split up into like 16 districts, right? So, we could be going to any number of those that are new to us, yeah? I'm assuming we're going to go to the palace at some point, though. It's pretty big, sure, but Crossbow Station's about the same size. And I bet this place doesn't have the big main street, like... What the heck is that? That is a big main street. Ah, that big building at the end of the street. That's Valflame Palace. It's both home to the Imperial family and the headquarters of a number of government administrations. If I recall correctly, this thoroughfare is called Vanquish Street? Vanquish Street? Okay. That's right, it's famous for having terrible traffic around rush hour. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right. I bet it's only getting worse the more people are able to afford old cars. Yeah. Don't feel bad. Heimdall has had a long time to get as grand as it is today. But because it's such an old city, they're still having some trouble laying up the power grid. I hear they plan to use Crossbell City's infrastructure as reference. Though I doubt they'll build anything here that's quite as impressive as Orcus Tower. Oh, yeah?
Good morning.
Hi, Claire.
Instructor Claire!
Sorry for the wait.
I didn't think you'd be the one coming to get us.
But I'm happy you did!
I wanted to tell you I deeply appreciate everything you did back in Lemaire. After I left, you managed to not only find Millium, but stop the railway cannons too. I don't know how I can possibly begin to thank you.
Dinner and a movie?
You don't need to thank us.
Do they have movie
It was nothing.
theaters? They had one. No, they had a theater in Crossbell, but they didn't have a movie theater in Crossbell. Do you guys have movie theaters in this universe? Probably not. Maybe.
It was simply part of our mission.
That too.
We had help from many other people, both from within the branch campus.
But it was
and without.
mostly me, Claire.
That's right. So in a sense, we were able to do what we did thanks to everyone.
Despite what the cutscenes
Yourself
say.
included, Major.
I don't deserve such kind words. but I shouldn't waste any more of your time.
Okay, question. It's gonna sound really weird. But is the top of your ass jiggling at a different rate than the rest of your body? Like, what the hell is that? Like, why is it doing that? It's not windy. She's not moving really that much. She's breathing in and out. So why is her little pockets and like little top of her shirt thing or bottom of her shirt thing jiggling so much? I mean, it's kind of windy, but it ain't that windy.
Allow me to welcome you to Heimdall Central Station. Since the governor is currently visiting, I'll guide you to the RMP Command Center to meet with him.
Whoa. Some of the physics in this game does throw me for a loop. Sometimes. It's usually the hair. Like we saw with Altina not that long ago where her hair just freaked out for a second. But I don't know, like, clothes-wise, sometimes it just gets me. There are a bunch of people and trains here than earlier. Don't get me wrong, I know it's hard to actually get animated cloth to look good sometimes. Hell, back in the day, I was working for a studio and there was a huge push for cloaks because the IP we were using, there was a lot of people that use like cloaks. I don't know why I'm not naming it, but I guess it's more of like identity protection for the company. But yeah, we were like, oh yeah, we need cloaks and capes and stuff like that because clearly in the books and the movies they use these. And it's like, well, we can do it like this. I'm like, oh, that kind of looks bad. It's like, yeah, but it actually is gonna cost like thousands of dollars to license the system that could make cloth look really good, and we can't really afford it right now. So this is like the best we can do. It actually wasn't thousands of dollars, it was like hundreds. It was a lot of money, especially for back in the day where it's like, wait, you're actually charging companies like this little system to make cloth look good, like flowing cloth look good. And a lot of studios were like, we ain't buying that, we'll just make it our own. And a lot of the times they would spend a lot of man hours trying to make it look good, and it just didn't really end up looking as good. So I guess there was a reason why that company was charging a ton of money for that bone system. Is it still a bone system? I think that's just more of an animated. Anyways, the station has seen not only tourists and travelers, but a great deal of commuters as well. It makes me think back 2 years ago. Oh right, you guys met the governor here during one of your field studies. Yeah, that was when we were taking care of everything for Instructor Sarah. Well, yeah. That's right. I remember you helping guide all the people evacuating. Oh no, I didn't do much. Sounds like things really hit the fan then. Yes, there was quite a lot going on in Heimdall that day. Oh my, yes. Such as the princess and Elise getting kidnapped by Altina over here. That's huge. It's quite a lot going on. Doesn't cover it at all. I wish I could have been there at the time. That's around the time I was shipped from the workshop. Oh, you're talking about in the first game. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those two do get kidnapped a lot. You're right. I'm surprised they haven't been kidnapped this game. Well, they were in a hostage situation, though. Not really. They were like locked in a room. Kind of. And that wasn't really a hostage. It was more Ouroboros just messing around up on the roof, right? They were just kind of endangered. Yeah, it's good to see you again, Governor. Thank you again for meeting us so early in the morning.
Hello there, Rean. Been a while since Crossbell, hasn't it? The same to you, of course, Miss Herschel. It would appear Class VII has had some new additions since then.
Yeah, name's Ash Carbide. And I'm Misa Egret. It's a pleasure to meet you, Governor.
Likewise. I'd like to welcome each of you to Heimdall. I'm sure it must be a bit disorienting to have your field exercises in a place as large as the capital.
Not really.
But the basics should be the same.
Not really the first time.
Let's get down to business. First off, allow me to give you the information on our special request.
Thank you for waiting, sir.
Patrick? What? Oh, that was Cedric. That was Cedric. I was gonna say, that didn't really sound like Patrick. It had like a tone of it. Prince Cedric and the rest. The main campus students and Instructor Neidhart.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Who are you?
You have my thanks for taking care of Alphen and Olivert back in Crossbell.
Good day, Schwarzer. You as well, Herschel. Starting last month, I resumed teaching at the main campus as a military instructor.
Okay, because I thought I remember in the last game you were like, I'm done teaching for now.
I will be accompanying Class I on their civic security activities. I am here to report the commencement of the main campus field exercises.
Yeah, us too.
Likewise, I'm reporting the start of the branch campus's field exercises.
Understood. I'll pray for good news.
We'll see. Dots. I figured they'd be here, but... Huh. You're the ones who came with the prince when he crashed our parents at solo training, aren't you? I'm guessing they're from the same class as you, Your Highness? Yes, out of the entirety of Class 1, we are the most elite. Our field exercise this time will involve performing civic security activity. Civic security activity? I haven't heard anything about those. Are they exclusive to the main campus curriculum? This is the first we performed them during our previous... The first time we performed them was during our previous field exercises. This will be the second time. As for the content, it's fair to say they're similar to your special operations mission. Patrolling the area, assisting during crises, etc. The main difference is that we focus on public safety rather than requests from the citizens. Those sound like military activities. I'd say that's a bit more advanced than that. Northumbria's own security measures aren't yet complete, unfortunately. However, we were able to contribute in a variety of ways, including disposing of all the parting gifts the society left behind. Even things like that. In any event, both of our groups will be working together this time. But we'll be assigning you to different halves of the city to better suit each of your own unique focuses. Different halves? That's just like... Yes, just like when your class was here 2 years ago. This time around, I would like the main campus to handle the east side of the city, while the branch campus sees to the west side. It's like the Crips and the Bloods all over again! This includes your respective fields, exercise camps, and the roads leading out of the city in each direction. I see. Then that means we'll be in charge of watching over Vesta Street, the Lassa District, and the Shanked District? Shanked? Different? It's not Shanked, that's for sure. Correct. Then the Princess's group will be responsible for Alto Street, the Gardner District, and the Ost District. Also, both group areas will include the Vanquist Street and the Dreiskell Plaza. I see, yes, that makes sense. It seems Kurt will be in charge of the district his family resides in. Yes, that's right. Huh. Oh, yeah? That's where the headquarters of the Vander School is, huh? If I could direct your attention to those documents... You get one each. Please share. Rean and Prince Cedric each received documents outlining their special operation missions and civic security activities. We should probably give this to the students then, not us. Attached to the usual documents was additional form top priority mission. Top priority mission. Investigate and capture the members of Hercules. Hercules! A special task force from Calvert currently hiding out in Heimdall. There it is. So it was Calvert after all. Hercules. I remember seeing this name in the database. Allow me to add to the report. Those individuals are part of Calvert's special forces. They excelled in espionage and sabotage and are among the best of the best the Republic has to offer. People like them are sneaking around Heimdall? If they are Calvert's elite, I imagine they must be quite skilled. Correct. It would be fair to say they're even more skilled than most high-ranking Jaeger Corps. We estimate they're about as capable of members of the Red Constellation. I said you already know so much about them. To be honest, we had some information come our way a few days ago. I knew it was jumping the gun a little bit. We decided to go ahead and analyze the information. What? That's cheating, right? It's simply standard procedure. Please don't think ill of us. I'm thinking ill of all of you, Neidhart. He's right. This isn't about which of us wins or loses. Remember, we're working together here. Thors Branch Campus, Class 7 Special Operations, accepts these requests. Thors Main Campus, Class 1 accepts these civic security activities.
Well, well. Look at you all.
Welcome, Your Excellency.
Hi.
Ah, it's so good to see you again.
Well, that's debatable. No one stand and salute on my side. If I'm gonna have daddy issues, you all are too.
So he decided to grace us with his company after all, eh?
Governor, Your Majesty, good day to you both. I can't believe it's already been a month since I last saw Class I.
Yes, sir.
I'm honored you remember us.
But of course, I met you students of the main campus a few times by now. In addition, I would also like to greet the members of the Branch Campus. I am Gileath Osborne, the Chancellor of the Empire of Erebonian. Some refer to me as the Blood and Iron Chancellor, though I feel that grisly moniker has worn out its welcome by now.
Highly debatable.
It's nice to see you again, Your Excellency.
Ah, Miss Herschel, likewise. Come to think of it, it was only 2 years ago we first met at the trade conference. Since then, all the government agencies have been tripping over themselves to recruit you, despite you declining each and every offer.
She is pretty great.
Oh, it's a shame. I myself would have liked to invite
Don't
you
do
to
it.
join the Ironbloods.
Huh?
That's...
Your Excellency, you shouldn't tease her like that.
I am only kidding, of course. Allow me to congratulate you on being appointed as an instructor of the Branch Campus.
You're too kind.
So this is the Blood and Iron Chancellor. The man who annexed Crossbell.
Ah, and Ms. Una Crawford, was it? A transfer from the Military Police Academy. I hear you've been working very hard on behalf of the province of Crossbell.
Oh.
Yes, thank you. I've really been pushing myself to the limit lately.
Just stands up and shoots him.
Good to hear. And you must be Mateus' son.
Was I saying Mattias? I might have been saying Mattias
I
earlier.
expected you to enroll at the main campus alongside the prince, but you appear to be excelling nonetheless.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Thank you. I'll continue giving it my all.
Good to see you once more, Black Rabbit. Ah, and Ash Carbide. I've heard much about you from Lecter.
Hello.
It's a real honor.
And next? Muse Egret, was it? I've always wanted to speak with your grandfather, the advisor to the former Duke Cayenne.
I'm sure Grandfather would be honored to hear that. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes, likewise.
Oh?
Oh?
Just as I've heard.
The new Class VII has quite the array of gifted young students. Wouldn't you agree, Instructor?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yes, it certainly does.
It's been some time, Instructor Rean Schwarzer. I haven't seen you since the ceremony at the end of last year.
Yeah, well, you know, daddy issues.
Yes.
Biological
It's
daddy issues,
good
I guess.
to see you again. Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
It feels like the air in the room just got colder.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to leave the greetings at that. I have a message for you from the Emperor. Members of Thors main campus and branch campus. 2 days from now, your attendance is requested at the party being held at Valflame Palace.
Woo?
What?
The party? Us too?
Yes, of course. We would like to commend the main campus and branch campus for their work in Northumbria and Lemaire, respectively.
We'll have to limit the number of people invited to the palace, but at the very least, I'm certain all of you here will be able to attend.
Nah, I'm good.
Seriously?
Incredible.
That was Patrick's voice actor.
Such a great honor.
I need to go home and talk to them.
Oh, by the way, Instructor Rean, all of Heimdall has been consumed with gossip over who your dance partner will be.
Your sister.
Is that so? Well, my advice would be to follow your heart and damn the consequences.
Okay, well, I mean, if Toe or Claire are available, probably not your sister. But if they're not available, I mean, probably your sister, because I can become emperor that way, right?
If you'll excuse me now, Your Highness, Governor.
What about love, Chronos?
Thank you for
I
delivering
said
the
if
message.
Toe or Claire were there for dancing, I'd dance with them. If not, we go the gold digger route. I have
Regarding that one
priorities.
topic,
Love,
I'd like to discuss it
ruling
with
the
you at a
world.
later date,
That's
if
fine. That's how. Yeah, if they go hand in hand, maybe that works better.
Understood. We can speak of it at length then. Now, everyone, I bid you good luck with your various tasks.
You should wish me good luck with Vantage Masters and Fishing Dog, because that is gonna be my priority. Bye, Claire.
Just like I thought.
Okay, so headache, not brain, not brain headache, not brain attack, not heart attack, but brain attack. Afterwards, the instructors stayed to listen to instructions from the governor and Major Claire, while they thought Claire left. While this was going on, the students waited in the hallway. Guess she came back. The sudden party invitation must have surprised you. Yes, well, I hadn't the slightest idea about it. Yet, Prince Cedric already seemed to know everything. Yes, well, being a member of the Imperial family, he would be up to speed with such information. But regardless, it means our job is all the more crucial now. Dealing with the special forces, right? Yes, according to the intelligence division, there are about 100 members hiding in Heimdall. Assuming they're here for sabotage, it would mean we would need to apprehend them all, or else the Summer Festival would be in danger. This puts our time limit no later than tomorrow. Sounds like a difficult situation. I'm assuming the Intelligence Division and the Bracer Guild have already begun to act. Yes, and they've made some initial progress. But the targets we're dealing with here are elite agents. They've disguised themselves as regular citizens and tourists. Due to the sheer size of the city, we're unable to cover every area. So we're gonna leave it to students in training, which is the reason why we requested help from both schools to patrol the city and gather information. Depending on how the situation unfolds, we may need the rest of the students and instructors to become involved as well. I'm well aware this isn't something we should be asking of fresh candidates. Yes, you're right. In fact, it's highly stupid that you would ask training cadets to do something that you should have your top, agents and officials and soldiers and Bracer Guild representative people. I know it's the Erebonian, but you should still contact them. And you did. You should be working with them, not students. I understand if you want Rean and Randy to come and help, along with Michael and Neidhart and Claire and all them, and Toa too. She knows how to bust the cap in someone's ass. Sure, but students, and not smart. Very dumb. Governor. Understood. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll talk to our principal and fellow instructors. I shall also bring this up to the main campus instructors waiting at our own field exercise camp. Thank you both. Please be careful. May the goddess watch over all of you. Ah, yes, Kurt. It seems you did very well on the exams. You as well, Your Highness. You have my congratulations on earning the top ranking. It's simply the result of the work I put in. I didn't expect Class 7 would have the same average as Class 1, though. So sorry, Ada. If only we had scored a little higher. I still got a long way to go before I can keep up with you, Ada. Well, Class 1 does have 20 people in it. It's simply a matter, of course, that more people will have a bigger effect on the average. But that aside, we should congratulate them on their hard work. Prince Cedric, I appreciate your kind words. Let's say we settle things here now. Judging from the Imperial Chronicles, the world is curious about what each of our schools have been up to. So I propose we make a little competition out of this set of field exercises. For example, which of us can catch the most Calvadian spies? Sounds like a good time. A good time? Nothing! That's a pretty bad joke, don't you think? As our activities differ from each other, it doesn't seem appropriate to compete over something like that. How feeble. Is this really a special class taught by the Ashen Chevalier? They're just a cobbled together team after all. As you wish, everyone has their own way of dealing with things. Sorry for the wait. Is something the matter? Nothing at all. Let's get going. Alright, let's all of us do the best work we can for our respective tasks. Instructor Rean, good luck to you as well. Alright, goodbye, inferior team. Have fun. I'll leave the west half of the city to you. May the goddess bless you. Yeah, same to you. Good luck in the east half. Also, my class is better. Even if I don't really think highly of a lot of them. I mean, Altine is better than all of your classes, like students put together. What stick have they all have shoved up their asses? We don't kink shame here. Loudly, Yuna. How very straightforward of you. I can't recommend shouting something like that about the prince, especially while we're in Heimdall. Still, looks like things are finally starting to get interesting. My, you students are really growing up, aren't they? I'm just glad they didn't get out. Things didn't get out of hand. I mean, we can hide their bodies. That's fine. Class 7, do you want to go dark side? We can go dark side. Just say the word. I'll put a lightning gem on Rean and he starts shooting lightning out of his hands. I thought that was an anime cutscene for a second. I think it's like the filter they put over like the sun or something. Alright, let's start by exchanging info with the other groups involved. Okay, I'll go with Clear to visit the Heimdall military police. I'm sure we'll run into people from the Bracer Guild and the Courageous at the Intelligence Division's office, so I bet we can get info from some good info from them. I think you're right. See you soon. See you again soon, Instructor Claire. We'll each do our best. Goodbye for now. Please stay safe, all of you. No? So, what are we getting up to for the first half of the day? We're supposed to be covering the west part of the city, but the specific location depends on the requests. That's exactly right. Seems you've gotten used to the swing of things now. First off, let's see what we got. We got an envelope, and then we got empty nest. My precious little boy has disappeared. Could you help find him? I'll be waiting at the Holy Flat apartment in Vesta Street, room 201. You're only paying $5,000 to get your son back? Could we get you to investigate the potential danger of an artifact recently added to the museum's catalog? We'll be waiting for you at the Imperial Museum. That's not really our job. Shouldn't you be contacting the church about that? Because it's an artifact? I mean, I guess we could bring Rosine. West Ostra Highway Monster. Dangerous monster has appeared. Yeah, I'll just give me $5,000 for all these. That's in the district. The C district? Lessa district? Never heard of either of them. Nothing in Garnia, huh? Damn. Of course not. That's on the eastern side of the city. Something tells me you're not interested in going there to shop, though. If memory serves, the back street are full of bars. This is the typical spot Ash goes when he sneaks off. Vesta Street is a busy commercial area, and the Lessa district is an academic area. Oh, and also... Huh? Does it mean what I think it does? It's fine, Instructor. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret or anything. The Lessa district is built into a hill, and its biggest draw is the Imperial Museum. It's also home to the headquarters of the Vanda School. So in other words, your home's there. We've already visited Yuna's, Muse's, and Ash's homes. It's only fair we get to see yours too. Oh, so should we go find some gifts to bring with us? You lead us there, Kurt. I've been there a few times, but I'm sure you know the way better than any of us. True, I don't know too much about the city outside the areas near Sinistrea. Well, I'm not originally from here, so there's plenty of the city I'm not familiar with either, but understood. Let's start by checking the 4 different districts, including the ones we need for our requests. Once that's handled, we can go to the West Highway and take care of that wanted monster. Sounds like a plan. So far, we've got Vesta Street and the Sa district. Where else? Let's see. If we want to gather information, our best bet would be probably the Vanquir Street and the Sanct district to the northeast. So Vanquir Street here goes north, all the way to the palace, Yuna. And then the Sanct district is where the Heimdall Cathedral and St. Estrella are. If we're lucky, we might even get a chance to see Elise there. For real? So what? We're just gonna stroll the sidewalks hoping to spot one of Calvar's agents in line for a gelato? Yes? Top priority, investigate the apprehended members of the squad of Calvardian agents known as Hercules that have infiltrated Heimdall. According to the intelligence division's estimates, there are approximately 100 members of the squad presently in the city. These agents are highly trained in infiltration tactics, and it's likely they're disguised as citizens and tourists. As the military police has insufficient manpower, they request that both Thors campuses gather information while on their field exercises. Man, looking at it again, it seems like it's going to be a huge pain. We'll need to be on high alert the whole day. Let's begin gathering info. You certainly sound motivated, Altina. I guess. She'll need to be. This is going to be a long day. If anything catches your attention, be sure to note it. Now, let's begin day 1 of our special ops missions. Tame top priority mission. Sure. Vesta Street has shops, right? I guess you could have just went down a list though, right? This is Vesta Street. It's a famous shopping area in the west part of Heimdall. It has popular taverns, shops, and a famous bakery. That's why it smells so good. Seems like it comes from that shop. Kind of reminds me of Morge's. We've received a voluntary request from one of the residents here. Alright, let's check it out. Yeah, let's go. Also, the guild branch should be somewhere in the back, or in this block. I'll check it out just in case. Okay. I came here for stars, but also, like, for shopping. The inn. Hi. A tavern, the first place anyone should go to ask around. Well then, shall we? Well, something strange did happen this morning. Just this morning? Stop holding back and just tell us already. Okay, I'm not trying to hold it out or anything. 4 tourists were staying here. They didn't seem to be on vacation. They didn't even let us serve their room, and it's always locked. I honestly don't even know how often they were in there. They paid up this morning and left. I mean, they paid, so I don't mind, but this is suspicious. Considering the situation, they could be from the Republic. Yeah, let's make note of it. Thank you so much. What about the green dot? That was the green dot? That was the green dot. I expected like a monk story or something. There's the bracelet guild over there. We can head there in a second. Let's go to the quest first. Hi. Can I have a gelato? Apple juice? You gonna try to sell me goddamn apple juice? I know the sign says fresh juice, but still. Dick move. Up star. Life of Tomatino. Read it, sure. Read it backwards. Pause if you want to read. Chronos, you're going too fast. Fine, okay. To be honest, I barely ever showed any of these off, so like, now's a weird time to be doing that. Mr. Crow. Let me guess. He died and came back wearing a mask. Woo, I will give this to Tatiana later. Probably. She'll be happy. Maybe. Hi. Where did he go? Could he have been in an accident? I doubt it. Excuse me, are you Bernard? We're from the Thors Branch Campus. We received your request. So you're the ones the city's hall sent to help. I've been waiting for you. Anyway, can you just get right to it? Please calm down. He seemed really upset. Yes, this must be urgent. Let's hear what he has to say. We heard this request regards a missing family member. Can you elaborate? My little guy left yesterday, and he hasn't come back yet. I looked up and down Vesta Street, and I couldn't find him. Chucky, where have you gone? I see. We'll start searching right away. At least give us some clues or something. Well, he likes playing in water. And high places. High places? Yes, like streetlights. Okay. You must be a really hyper child. Huh? What are you talking about? I was thinking a cat, but Chucky's my cute little parakeet. Wait a minute. So it's not a family member? Altina, it's a family member, but a parakeet? Excuse me, how rude. Chucky is an important member of my family. He has his orange head, his pretty turquoise body, and his yellow wings are just so lovely. Anyways, please find him. I'm really sick. Seems we misunderstood, but nonetheless, he's clearly distraught. What do you guys say? Well, yeah. Family's family. Let's help him. Yes, we can't just leave him like this. Really, thank you. Don't thank us yet. We have no idea where he is. If it's a bird, you're gone anywhere. Yeah, exactly. Did you purchase the parakeet at a pet shop? Yes, we met 3 years ago. I've been so happy since the day he came home with me. I see. Instructor Rean, why did you ask about that? Well, generally speaking, small birds can't fly as far. If we had caught him in the wild, it might have been a different story, but if he was kept indoors, he probably hasn't gone too far. I see, and he's only been gone since yesterday. He might still be in Heimdall. Maybe even still on the west side. Yeah, I have a good feeling about this. Maybe. Maybe. Could have still flown away or got eaten by a cat dog. And he said he likes water and streetlights? Might be a good idea for him. And it might be a good idea to look for him in an area with fountains. I have a few ideas of where we can look. His name is Chucky. He has an orange head, green body, and yellow wings. Yes, that's right. Thank you, everyone. Good luck. Right. Okay, let's go find this parakeet then. I used to have a lot of birds growing up. A couple of budgies. I had a cockatiel, some finches. I had a finch that lasted,
Look at the name on the sign.
Oh, yeah. Herschel.
Oh. Yeah, I had a finch named James who, 12 years old is when he passed away. Maybe like 11 and a half, 12 years old. It's kind of hard to keep track of that for birds or anything. But he was with me all through high school and into my, my college years until I was out of college. Well, yeah, no, I was out of college when he passed away. We had a cockatiel. Didn't live too long. His name was Ozzy. We thought it was a boy, but like a few years into having him, he started laying eggs. That was weird. But like the pet shop told us it was a guy. It's like, oh, this is a male bird. And then started plopping up eggs as it got older. That was a good bird. That Ozzy did get out of the house once, and it flew down the street and like bashed into the side of our neighbor's house and bloodied his beak up a little bit. I had a budgie. I named it Budgie after the band because I saw it in a magazine. I'm like, oh, that's a nice name. But apparently the bird type was a budgie. I just lucked out. We had a couple other finch named Mo who had like, it had a hair like Mo from the Three Stooges. That's why we named him Mo. That one didn't last that long either. So, yeah, Ozzy lasted a good amount of time. James lasted forever. I bought James with a female companion for him. Her name was Missy. James killed her. I shouldn't laugh at that. Missy used to peck the feathers out of James' chest. And I guess we were going to separate them, but before we had a chance to do it, Missy just died. And I'm assuming that James, we don't know if James killed her, but she used to she used to peck the feathers out of his chest. It was really weird. And yeah, we were in the process of trying to get another cage to separate them because we thought they would be fine living together, seeing how we bought them from the same cage in the pet store. But no, yeah, she ended up dying. She didn't last more than a year. It was, yeah, that was kind of sad. But, I mean, well, not kind of, it was actually extremely sad. It's just kind of weird thinking about it, like, she used to beat the crap out of him, then she ended up dead, and then James lived for 11 or 12 more years. Anyways, isn't this area... It's not a private residence. What is this place? Huh, there aren't any signs, but... Is this? Yeah, it's one of the 2 Bracer Guilds branches in Heimdall. Ah! I heard of there being guild branches here before, but they were forced to close down after those terrorist attacks. We now believe Ouroboros was behind the terrorism. However, after the attacks, the Imperial government ordered the indefinite closure of both guild branches. So it's the same as the other ones. So Sarah and Fee, it's the same as it was in Crossbell. But even then, they chose that path. And this time, the situation might improve with the guild's cooperation. We have to expect good things to come from that. Instructor, he's right. So can we not go in there? No? Okay, let's go to Herschel's general store real fast. And, see if they have anything spiffy to buy. And I'll probably end the episode to talk to everyone in this area. You don't mind me going upstairs, do you? Okay, never mind. Hi. Fred, are you related to Toba? Hi, welcome. What would you like to... Huh? Is something wrong with us? No, I just noticed that you look like you're not from around here. We're the local general store. Most of our customers are regulars, so it's rare to see new faces. I see. You have a very interesting setup here. Oh, that's our trading area. We built it by popular demand. If you got something you don't need, you can trade it for something else. People really love it. There's a ton of interesting stuff, so please take a look. I see, well, if you insist. Don't buy too much. Seems like the locals really rely on the store. It's a nice place. We might get another opportunity to come back here and talk. Exchange? Anything like interesting new or just the same? Zeus? Oh, well, that's still pretty good. I need Ixion Volt SR. Yeah, for some reason I thought this was the one that gave you like plus something delay. But still, Zeus, the evasion, 20% evasion is pretty great, and I would love to get it. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get that Ixion SR shop. Let's see. Ebony Brush, sure. Gold Hair Rean, sure. Wasabi Pecky, sure. I already have that. Okay. We have... Oh. I hope that doesn't mean I missed the other 3. I don't think I did, though. I mean, I might have. But let's check out that golden here. Actually, let's also send this to... where is it? There it is. Here you go, guys. When I have... Oh, okay. That's weird. He's not here, though, but yeah, no, that's fine, I guess. That's alright. Alright, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. Have a great day.